Hey guys, and welcome back to the Scottsdale Driver. This is Breon, just telling you what you need to do when you're ready to go ahead and get your car inspected, okay? So you have all your documents in hand. You've had them all uploaded and on the file already, so super simple. Before you head down to the hub, though, stop yourself and just do a double check. Now, in the description below, I'm going to give the full extent of what they're going to look for during the inspection so I can help you guys save some time. There's also a form on the Lyft website that you can print out and actually bring down there with you so that way you can make sure you've checked everything first, okay? But what they're looking for is, first and foremost, that you have 4 doors on your car, okay? Lyft prides themselves on the passenger experience, and what that means is you have to be able to give them a ride as if it was a taxi, as if you are a friend or a limo. So you want to make sure you have 4 doors, okay? You have your passenger door, or you have your driver door, your driver passenger door, your passenger door, and your back passenger door. Those 4 doors are very key to it, okay? Now, on top of that, you need to have 5 seat belts. Okay, this is something I actually struggled with because I wasn't aware of it. I went and I bought a car and immediately turned around and signed up for Lyft. So I didn't realize that in my car I was missing my back middle seat belt, or so I was told. So I went down to the inspection office and they said I had everything good to go other than the seat belt. So I thought that was kind of interesting, but no harm, no foul. I just didn't have it. I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, it was back in the corner window because it had never been used before, and apparently in newer cars that happens. So you have to have the 5th seatbelt, pull it up and over. So it's got to be your driver seatbelt, passenger seatbelt, both door seatbelt, and then the middle seatbelt, because you've got to be able to drive 4 passengers safely. Lyft will never require you to take more passengers than what your car can offer, but you have to be able to offer as many as what your car can drive. So that's why you have to have 5 seatbelts. Now, that's just what's going on inside of the car, okay? They also are going to check to make sure that your air turns on, that your emergency brake works, and that your brakes work, or that your brakes work. But when they get to the outside, they're going to look and make sure that your car is not a total hunker, okay? It's okay to not have the nicest car ever. That's perfectly fine. But having a car that's missing like half a fender, or a door looks like it was caved in, or, cracked windows, or, duct tape window, things like that, not going to fly. But what they are going to go ahead and approve is, a minor ding or a minor scratch here or there. That's okay. Because, again, this is a professional appearance that you want to provide. This is a service, so treat it like a professional. This is your business that you're going to be running. Every business has an office. Every office you go to, for the most part, looks nice. Treat your car the same way. You're running your business out of your car. When they get to the outside, they're going to ask you to turn on your headlights, make sure those work. They're going to make sure that you turn on each of your blinkers to make sure those work. They're going to make sure to turn on, or to have you press on the brake to make sure your brake works. They're going to make sure that your windows, all 4 of your windows work, that your AC turns on, that your heat turns on. Those are all kinds of things that they're going to check to make sure that your car is actually just a good car. They want to make sure that you're not driving something that's not going to help, provide a good experience for somebody. And it's interesting because even though I live in Arizona, at night, and right now during winter, it gets to like 30 to 40 degrees, which is pretty cold for a lot of the people out here, because they'll go out when it's warmer. When it's, 60, 70, 80 degrees out, they'll go out. And then when I start picking them up, they'll want their heat to come on. Well, I don't ever drive with the heat on because it just doesn't affect me like that. But they'll ask for it, and so I'm glad that they actually did make sure of it, because I never would have thought of checking the heat. I've never once driven with the heater on for myself. So that's the kind of thing that they're doing, is they're making sure that we're giving them the right experience. So paperwork in hand, you go in, as long as everything that we've just discussed checks out, you're going to pass your Lyft inspection, and once that's done, you're good to go. You're going to hit the road and start making some money. Thank you very much for checking out the Scottsdale Driver, though. If you have any questions or concerns about what's going on with your car, shoot me a comment below. We'll work on it together. Have a good night.